Budeme tedy hrát Game of Thrones, první epizodu. Jste ready? Teď to čteš, tak třeba ti to ještě doplní tohle. Tak to je dobře, Bonnie. To se těžko hledá někdo, kdo ti takhle sedne. Jo, že jak bych vypadala full rap. Ale už dost. Teď máme úvod, ten je důležitý. Takže bude to o Fosterech, kteří jsou věrní vazali rodu Starků. To bude ten hlavní příběh.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You? You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Počkat. Co? Já jsem nestihla odpověď. Já jsem se to nestihla přečíst, to bylo nějaký mega rychlý. Takže mlčí. Jamie mlčí.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent.
You think he's lying?
Norn never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
I don't take orders from you.
No, but you take orders from him. You idiot, you're his squire. Now fetch him some wine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
Dobrou noc, Paco.
Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the king in the north!
The King
in the north! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Aye! Death to the Lannisters!
Aye!
The North remembers!
Aye!
Přesně tak. Známý heslo.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever.
Že by mě
How
pasoval.
shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
Chci
Let
bojovat.
me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight, and I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Takový hodní na sebe. Doufám, že mi to vydrží.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
Neříkej mu to. To byl takový ten pohled, neříkej mu to. Ahoj Lanulu. Ahoj Admus ještě jednou. Jak se máte?
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much
What
worse.
the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky.
Tak Lanulu.
Low
Já to hraju úplně poprvé.
expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
I'm sick of listening to your whine. With that attitude, you'll never be more than this.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
That's right over there.
Neprozradíme mu to. Ještě bez toho mohl být problém. A tak aspoň povědomí o příběhu.
Take your time.
Tam určitě je, ne, Skippy?
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Pěkně, taky si to myslím.
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Takže to prostě začíná tady, jo? Jsou tam hodně spoilery pro ty, kdo se chtějí dívat na seriál od začátku. Ještě to neviděli.
What? What's wrong?
Aspoň trošku. Ale ta hudba.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
Jen pokud bys to chtěl
What's
vidět
wrong with him?
úplně od začátku, a ještě jsi to
Something the
neviděl,
matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
něco budeš tušit,
Go
když
if
se na
you're
to
in
budeš
such a
dívat.
rush.
Oh. Co teď? Co teď? Zachráníme Lorda. Teda,
Good luck.
mě ho zabijou. Takže první smrt. Teď nám to ale aspoň řekl přesně, co chtějí udělat. Bude tak akční hnedka na začátku. Co teď? A co teď? chvilka.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
Lanu, ale pokud to hrál dvakrát, tak věřím, že v mém podání to ještě nevidím. Jako takové věci, co... Nebo takovéhle jako výběry věcí, co mám dělat? Hej! Lase, dělej. Takové rozhodnutí prostě možná neudělám, to co dělám já. Já mám vždycky nejšílenější možné konce. Zase budu mít odrovnaný tělečko. Aj, tak pojďme. Uskakovat. Co to může on? Ne, nemůžu volat. Až to nemůžu spadne.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him? Speak up, boy.
I had to leave him. I had no other choice.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Traitor!
To teda
Go,
je.
my lord, while there's still time.
Jo, Lanolu. To je vhodné pojmenování. Když máš jí v rameni, co čekáš?
You're wounded, my lord.
Jak kdyby to nevěděl. Kdyby se hodil Geralt, to ano. Se svýma dvouma mečuma.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
You must go.
Nesmím si číst chat, když se mám rozhodovat.
Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
Běž, nedívej se.
With love.
To je jasné, co se stane. Teď půjdu po tobě. A jak tam ten meč visí ve vzduchu? To bylo co jako? Viděli jste to? Ne, Čiksiku, jak jsem to nemyslela, písaj, ale já si to musím číst až takhle jako v mezerách. Tak, Skyry, ano, viděla a strašně moc se těším na poslední 8. sezónu. 8. tu sezónu. Strašně moc se těším. tohle intro si nemůžu nechat. A strašně mám ráda hudbu, vždycky to mají hezký. To nevím. Ale myslím si, že jako je to dobrá spolupráce, že to jako dost propaguje ten seriál. Nebo zpropagovalo to už je chvilku, co to vyšlo, že? Jubafe zatím se mi nedalo. Jako nepodařilo to rozjet. Ale nevím, teď, když jsem připla tady v tomhle okně jakoby s hrou, tak tam je ten alert box jako nový, jiný, nastavený, ale nevím. Zatím teď, myslím, žádný nepadl. Jako nic, žádný follow nebo tak, abych to mohla ověřit. A já bych to neviděla teď, popravdě. Abych to vlastně viděla jenom v chatu. No, jako tak blbě, že nevidíte před sebe, ale na sebe. Krev. Podívat se na krev.
Blood. Fresh.
Jo. Jak snad to nebylo kvůli licenci. Drahé. Blbne ten český překlad? Já to hraju úplně poprvé, Lanu, takže doufám, že to bude jako nějak ustát. Tam hoří. Počkej, tady je vůz. S ním nic? Nic není? Může nějak rychleji utíkat? Trošku.
That's Father's car.
Tak uvidíme, no. Děkuji za follow. A nevím teda, jestli vyskočil alert nebo ne. To by mě zajímalo. Ale zvuk slyšet nešel. Třičnice. Takže děkuji moc za follow. Ne, To tam jako já tak jako půjdu? Asi mi nic jiného nezbývá, ne?
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Když poběžím goci, tak mě zabijou. Takže jdem bojovat.
I recognize you. You're a forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead.
Něco.
Where'd you get that sword?
Blue-eyed monster, děkuji
Not
za
a chance
follow.
that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
Budeme lhát.
I killed a man for it.
Did you? Now why don't I believe you?
Tak zabiju tebe a uvěříš mi. Takovej obouručák velký.
That sword's too
Těžší
big
než
for
on.
you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
Kde je Ečko?
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
Nesmí se dostat do cizích rukou.
Fuck you.
Asi neví, jak se bojuje s ručním mečem. A už jsme o něj přišli, super.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Kdo mu teď přijde pomoct? Vidle? Vidle nebo sekira?
You are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Tak sekira. Sekira je rychlejší. Mě to překvapilo samotného. Nesnáším tady ty kopy. Takže jsem nestihla zmáčknout Ečko včas a první smrt. To není možné. Takže zase od začátku. Tak jo, pojďme ho žďouknout. Hlavně zmáčknout Ečko.
Mercy, please.
No.
I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
Já nevím, on nám lže, ale necháme ho, já nechci být.
Thank you.
Doufám, že jsem neudělala chybu a bude milosrdný.
That much I promise.
Vy jste teda krvelační. Já myslím, že smrtí bude ještě dost.
Father?
Ale má rodinu a děti.
You survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Ajaj, tak ta se neschovala.
I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Tak už jsi to vyzkoušel, už jednoho zabil. Se kirkou do hlavy. Kill them all. Burn them all.
It's Garrett. Get the Castellan. Tell him his nephew
Tak třeba to
survived.
nezabil zrovna on. Třeba to zabil ten, který ujel na tom koni. Bo jako oni.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Pokud víte, tak když jsem hrála Walking Dead, tak jsem byla největší vražednice, takže teďka si chci napravit reputaci.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Zase se budeme rýpat v ráně. Tak to je pěkně nechutný. Tak tohle ještě nechutnější. A já vím, že se to dělalo a dělá se to jako pořád, že oni vyžadou to špatný. A...
To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
Jako víc než ti červy?
Hold this for me, will you?
Co zase? Další nějakou nechuťárnu?
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important then. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
To musí být nechutný, jak se tam ti červy hýbají.
Go on. Don't stop now.
Prostě
It's better to let the blood circulate.
Troška alkoholu, vypláchnout a hotovo. Tak jdeme si sednout. Rovnou na trůn. Na křeslo. Děkuji, Bustino. Vy jste teda používali ocet? Myslíš, že nepoužívali? I když oni asi... A tak jo, tak...
The Ironwood Grove.
To muselo být pěkně bolet, si myslím, prostíku. Použít ocet. To muselo štípat. A i když ten alkohol asi nebyl, nebo jako není o nic lepší, že? Víme jak. To asi nevěděli. Tapisérie. Jo, Buffe, děkuju moc za tvůj příspěvek. Akorát se omlouvám, jak nejedou pořád ty alerty, tak se to nezobrazilo, ale děkuji ti moc za tvůj příspěvek. Makové mléko proti bolesti na otupění, tak.
Mira.
Mira.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Poslední, Roderick.
He was our best warrior by far.
Byl. Ne no, je Buffe. Jenom v chatu, jak nejdou ty alerty, tak to tam nevyskočilo. Nebo vzkaz, ještě vzkaz k tomu. Aha.
I'll show you.
Ne. Zabíjel černíc a byl to lord. To jsem magor po něm. Jo, Buffe, mělo by to jít, ale teď prostě, že nejdou ty alerty. Předtím mi to četla, aspoň ty vzkazy, ale teď si myslím, že to nejde vůbec. Dotknout se kyblíku plného červů. Ježíš, fakt. Fujky. Ale máš vráně, to ti rozjí v noze, jako jo. Šáhnem si na ně.
Cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
A potom je vytáhne 3krát tak velké. Nechutné. Vezmeme si obvaz.
This might help.
Prostě nějaký sušený kytky. Psala jsem ti, že tohle bylo jen pro zprávu a že si máš počítat kily.
I'm not mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Že, Čiksiku, já jsem si taky říkala, co Nordic všechno nevymyslí. A je Buffe neblázný, protože mně se to vždycky zvrhne. Tak já nevím, promluvíme s ním, řekne mu to.
Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Třeba Fortnite, i když tam nedávám kily, tam umírám. Kde je novým
Who's the
lordem?
new lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Takhle to je o tom Frostíku, že oni vyžerou jenom tu špatnou tkáň, takže já si myslím, že to je jakoby dobré se nedotknou, no, spíš jako asi bylo bolestivé to, jako že se ti tam něco jako hýbalo, nebo nevím.
Why do the White Hills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The White Hills want Forrester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
Asi ne, že někdo jiný to
I
neví.
suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Tak můžeme ho vidět?
Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
To je teda super lord.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true?
Ano.
Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Tak to jo, Frostíku. V tomhle hledisku jo, ale jako ne, že by oni tě kousali, ale asi
Garrett was
jako...
just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
Kdo to furt kecá? Ten morec.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He mentioned something about the North Grove.
The North Grove? What of it?
He said, the North Grove must never be lost.
The North Grove. Interesting.
Zrádce?
I see. You have the Forester's sword?
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression.
Zrádce?
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
Ramsay Snow is coming here.
Aye. He'll arrive within the week. Those men will say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard
Jako
Stark
teda,
was smart.
moc
And
nemůžu.
look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan?
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I'll
Tak,
do what's
půjdem na
asked of me.
zeď.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Tak všichni jsou jakoby
That settles
Snow
it then.
nebo Sněhové, kdo nemá vlastního otce. Nebo
You
tak,
can have my
co nejsou
horse,
manželské
and I'll
děti.
see you have plenty of food.
A
But we
písek to
haven't
bylo,
much
ne?
time. The Whitehills will come
Na jihu.
looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Aha, já jsem myslel, že to bylo podle toho, jestli byli na severu nebo
Which
na
often
jihu.
isn't what's easiest, but
Tak to jsem
necessary
se asi blbě
nonetheless.
pamatovala, Kargo.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth,
I told Lady Forrester, and Maester Ortenguin overheard.
I appreciate your honesty, but Lord Forrester's message was not meant for their ears. I'll speak with Lady Forrester, and I'll deal with the Maester. He's the last person I would
Mám
trust
meč,
with
já
this
jsem říkal, že
information.
to bude zrádce.
Which is why, from this day forward, this must be our secret. Soon, I
Aha,
may need
padlíku.
your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Skipy, ty máš teda silný žaludek.
Garrett, wait!
Přívěšek. Bychom nezapomněli. Tak berem. Dík, holka.
Be safe.
Ani neřekl děkuju. Tak jdeme se přidat.
Ethan?
Ten si někde hraje s loutnou.
Ethan!
Ale Arno, děkuju. Taky přeju pěkný večer. Jak se máš?
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like
A
this
to má
game
být
anymore.
lord?
Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I'm here. It's okay. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
Že,
I wish
perličku?
Mira was here.
Ani poděkování.
And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortenguin said he got sent to the wall.
Šel, no.
I'll miss Garrett. He
Je
was nice.
chytrej.
He'll be
To je
fine.
důležitější.
Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
Umí víc hrát na loutnu.
He calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
Arno, tak to je super,
I
no.
don't know. But I know
To
it's
vždycky
not good.
potěší, že?
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You,
Nějaký obří
me,
stromy, že?
Roderick,
Takový nádherný
Asher.
les.
We'd all be out here for hours.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry
Jak
at
to je bacha.
everything.
Nebo záleží,
Promise
co
me
chceš,
you
no.
won't
To
be
je
like
fakt.
that, Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I don't want to get angry, but I may have to. Father did sometimes.
Jo, v pohodě, Arno,
nice.
v pohodě,
Everybody
pohodka.
says that about you.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Hodně těžké si zvyknout na takovou novou pozici, ale tak vyrůstal v tom, že ve svém věku to musí zvládnout. Varana.
What's the matter?
To je
Lord
nebezpečné.
Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
Musím
He's
to
demanding an
vyřídit.
audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
Jdeme s
I were
ním.
lord. I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Musí jít plnit
Very well,
své
then.
povinnosti. Takovým kapesním mini varan. No, není tak nebezpečný jak varan. Varan je hodně nebezpečný. S tím jeho bakteriemi. Škrečka. A jakého?
They showed up
Džungarského?
unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan
Bude
why
se
they're
snažit.
here.
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Tak. Teď to bude těžký. Takový mazel, no jo. Ideální do postýlky. Jejda, ten vypadá.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt.
Ať nedržkuje.
It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not
Takový
likely.
jako zdvořile
You
arrogantní.
Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You
To už je
Scots.
dost dlouho.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Já, je tady tohle ten. Streamuju Arno od
Your man, the
3.3.
squire.
18.
We were minding our own business, Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men?